Hey y'all, I'm here. Me and my glowing orbs in my glasses. Just like New Jersey, my glasses is lit up. Lit the fuck up, y'all. Welcome to the show. Oh my goodness, I'm changing to the live chat just so I can get fuck you. Yes, fuck you was there. Thank you, fuck you. Um, Y'all, it is the last show of 2024 because next Wednesday is Christmas. And I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but it's a big enough of like a psyop that we have to acknowledge it. So I'm not going to be doing a show on Christmas. I'm not selfish like that. I realize that some of y'all might have other shit to do. So we will not be doing a show next Wednesday, which means the next show will be on January 1st, 2025, y'all. 2025. So we're going to come back on the first day of 2025. The first day the man tells us. I mean, obviously there's other first days of the year that are not beholden to the man's calendar, but we're beholden to this calendar because we live in this modern world, and we're going to do a next show on that date, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. So this is the last show of 2024. Woo! It's been a year. It's been a year, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I have had a good time this year, and I've had a bad time this year, and I feel like this lines up with other years that I've lived through. So I don't think it. I don't think it's that different. I don't. I feel like it's pretty normal to have a good year time and a bad year time in the same year. It's just the way the shit works out. So, anywho, y'all know how this works. The family is in the house. I got let's fuck you, PNG, Goog, Lava. Um, yeah. I bet Patrick's probably around, and probably a few other folks will be lurking and maybe not joining the chat till a bit later, but that's okay. That's okay. We're here for each other, y'all. That's what we do here on the OraCola. So, welcome to the show, the last show of 2024. Woo, woo, woo! Crazy. Get my drinking within reach. Oh, Prince made it. Excellent. Apollo was here. He was thinking about going to drink some water, and then he was like, maybe I ain't thirsty. So we'll see. We'll see if he goes and drinks from the trough of truth. Hey, there's Patrick. Good to see you. Well, the family's all in the house, so it's appropriate that we're here. We're here at the end of the year. It's the Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever times you celebrate. There's a celebratory atmosphere going on. So yeah, y'all know what we do. I'm gonna read the oracles for y'all, and the oracles will be decided by the universe via the Wheel of Fortunes, which I feel like is still a fun element. I know that some of y'all would prefer to choose your oracle, but I feel like the universe giving us crazy options has been working out okay this year. So we're going to keep this in play. We might change it in the future, but for now, we're going to keep it in play. So, yeah, if you got a question for the universe, put it in the chat. Put it in all caps because I'm blind. I can't see shit. I'm old. And then we will spin the Wheel of Fortunes, and the universe will choose the oracle that your question will be answered by. This is how it works. And I'll be here for an hour. So you got to get them questions in the chat in all caps. And hopefully I will see them. Sometimes at the end of the show, I do not see them. I admit this. I'm so sorry. But it happens. Just want you to know that I intend to get them. So, yeah. All right. Looks like we already got some questions. So we need to clear the air and make sure that we're ready for the universe's guidance, which means we got to do the ritual, y'all. If you got your own ritual, now's the time to get it going. I like to start off by burning the sacred wood. I'm going to burn the sacred wood and just get the air clear of the dog smell and the cooking smells and all the smells that are offensive. We only want the good smells here. All right. So we got that going on. And then next up, we got the bell. We're ringing the bell, letting the universe know that we're ready for their guidance. And it's also the season of bells because Christmas is all about bells, apparently. So, yeah, we got some bells. And then, we got some bird flu happening. Y'all, there's a new pandemic trying to get percolating. The man is trying his best. I don't know if people are going to fall for it, but they started in California and then they got like their critical patient in Louisiana. So, yeah, who knows what's up with this, but we got our pathogen wand to get that shit out of our way. And I tell you what, I had the flu just recently and I knew it was the flu because I've had it a few times. It happens in your life. And I was like, God damn it, I got the flu, but whatever. I know how to handle it. I get through it. It takes me a few days to kind of like work through the steps of the flu. But then once you get through it, you're like, okay, I'm good. I'm good for another couple years. I don't have to get this particular thing for a couple of years. It don't matter how much somebody coughs on you. No, you are immune. All right. Well, next up we got our beauty wand, and I have to tell you, I have not been using the beauty wand religiously like I predicted I would not do this, y'all. I have been upfront about the fact that I would never do this regular enough to make a difference. But because I purchased it at the thrift store and it is a red light wand that was pushed to me on social media, I will use it because it's funny. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do that. Get rid of it. Oh, next up we got our Prospera spray. Hello. Yeah. We're doing this for prosperity. And trust me, I need all the prosperity I can get because I got laid off from my actual day job, which was horrible, which like gave me a whole lot of like problems with my mental health because I know that I was not the worst employee at that place, but I got laid off before they did. So, yeah, it made me have a few moments. Y'all. Anyway, we're doing that for prosperity. I'm trying to manifest a good job, a better job, maybe one with fucking benefits. That might be a step in the right direction. You know, I've been aiming low. I realize this. I've been aiming low because I had no self-worth. I should aim higher. Anyway, and then next up we got our Florida water. This is our anointing the chakras, making sure they're nice and spinning. Spin me right round, baby, right round. I need a job right now, right now. There we go. Okay, so and we do have a lotto ticket to scratch off. So if y'all want to send your like good vibes to the lotto ticket, do it now. Maybe we'll win. I would love it. Anywho, all right. It is 9/11. Of course it's 9/11. And we're gonna get into the show, y'all. So I know we got some other questions that got put in all the caps. Goog has a question. Reading for back pain, please. I think I pinched a nerve. Well, my advice for back pain is to wait it out because honestly, that's all you can do. Oh, poor Nicole. Well, we might get a position. to help you out. Or we might get a position to just like consider and think, wow, maybe I should never do this because I got this problem. Anywho, I'm going to go to my Google and then do a random number generator. Random number generator. And there are 755 pages in the Pornicle because I looked before. And we're going to generate a number. Here we go. Page 88 in the Pornicle is going to be the answer to your back pain. And if it's not something that you are into, I'm so sorry, but the Pornicle don't care. The Pornicle is, how should I say it? The Pornicle is enlightened in a way that most people are not hip with. That's what I say. Okay, so what did I say? 88, Pornicle 88. Murder of a Saint. Okay, well, this is not necessarily a sexual thing. Yeah. What is this? Page 80. 88. Yeah, this one. We are talking about inserting the sword into the womb, but not the way that most people do it to create a child. So I think for your back pain, you need to think outside of the box. There could be something going on that is not the traditional way of thinking about it that will give you relief. And yeah, I'm so sorry that your back pain is giving you problems, but let me tell you something about back pain. This is some OraCola truth. Gather in. So I have had back pain off and on throughout my entire life. And I have learned that it comes and goes. And you have to just accept that it comes and goes. And then when it comes and goes in a good time, celebrate. And when it comes and goes in a bad time, well, accept that it's happening and learn the lesson because there's always a lesson to learn. When you're getting pain or some kind of horrible thing happening to you, there's always a lesson to learn. So I'm just saying, I ain't happy about your pain and your suffering, but I'm just telling you the universe is like indifferent to it. And they will give you a lesson if you're willing to accept it. Okay, there's the answer. All right. Got through that one. The back pain. Okay. And then next up, general reading. Hold up. Oh no, we got another one from Patrick. Will Trump really spill the beans on UFOs? Y'all, I don't think Trump's going to spill the beans on nothing. I think Trump is the slippery dickory dock, the mouse ran out the clock, and don't actually care if you learn the answer because you already like got that person in the spot. Okay, OraCola's choice. Let's do a tarot. Honestly, we need to just like get back with the roots of the show, which is the tarot, which is only the major arcana, but it's not the full tarot, but that's okay. It's all good. It's all good, y'all. All right, we're going to do this. I'm shuffling them under the mic. I know y'all don't know that I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. It's happening. All right, UFOs and Trump. Oh, the world. Well, we'll get some kind of truth. Now, it ain't going to be the truth necessarily that you're craving, but there will be some truth coming out of any kind of Trump UFO disclosure. And I feel like the truth will be that you don't know the truth. This is what I think is going to happen. So I've been following the drone thing in the jerseys. I've been following the percolating of the imminent like disclosure, which yeah, it's percolating. It's been percolating for a while. And when it comes out, nobody's going to fucking believe it because it's been percolating for too long. The man is stupid at timing. This is where the man fails. The man fails with timing. If the man was good with timing, he would have no trouble controlling the whole fucking earth with a snap of his fingers. But the man is stupid. He's too slow. He's too fast sometimes. Like he don't get it because he ain't one of us. Like he don't understand the people he's trying to control. So yeah, the man is having trouble with the timings and people catch on. Not everybody, a lot of people are stupid. They don't catch on. They believe the propaganda. Yeah, we get that. But there's enough people that are like onto the shit who are like, you know what, man, I don't buy this. I don't think this has actually happened. I don't think this bird flu is going to happen. And this is how it works, y'all. This is how it works. So I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, I don't know if Trump will really spill the beans on the UFOs, but let's see what the tarot says because I'm doubtful. All right, here we go. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. We had a Wheel of Fortune. We had a world. We had everything happening for this. It don't matter. It don't fucking matter, y'all. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It don't fucking matter what Trump thinks or Trump does because Trump is still part of the man. If y'all don't know this by now, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that y'all are ignorant, but whatever. I've been trying this whole time. Okay. Are the drones a false flag? I think it is. Okay, there is. Oh, a PNG has a question too. General reading for the rest of 2024. All right, we'll do PNGs first. And then Patrick's next. Okay, here we go. 2024 is like a week and a half. Oh, Book of Revelation. This is going to be fun. So we got 22 chapters in the Book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible, which is the only one that counts. Chapter 13. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we're going to go to chapter 13 and see how many verses. And then we're going to figure it all out. Oh, this way. Chapter 13 in the Book of Revelation. Oh my goodness. This Bible is a lot. It's a big Bible, y'all. Super big. Okay, chapter 13. Here we go. Gotta lick my fingers. Flip this page. Okay. Chapter 13 has 18 verses. So we're going to figure out verse 18. Okay, here we go. Verse 18. Oh, 8. Verse 8. Chapter 13, verse 8. For general reading for PNG. For the 2024, like, how should you react to it? Like, what should happen in your mind about this year? All right, verse 8. Here we go. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Okay, so basically, you're going to be joining a cult if you agree to this, and you're going to have certain like things done about your name and your lineage that you don't necessarily understand, but they're going to be ritualized, and then you will be like part of the cult. So, yeah, 2024, you were part of the cult. You got some kind of like ritualized thing that you didn't understand, that didn't like involve you. They just did it. Like, the Mormons, like they baptize people just because they're on the rolls for whatever reason. I don't understand it. I just know that it happens. But yeah, it's going to be one of them kind of things. So yeah, that's what happened in 2024. Here's the deal. You don't have to accept that like thing that they put on you. You can just be like, "No, I don't accept it." And then brush it off and it's all good. So, woo, woo, woo. All right, so we got P&G's reading, and then I know there was one next. Oh, Prince had one, and then Patrick. Are the drones a false flag? Okay. Everybody wants to know about the drones. Here we go. Oracle. Oh my goodness. This one's going to be spicy. 755 pages in the Pornicle. Woo! Do-do-do. Down and then page 584. Page 584. Here we go. Toward the end. 584. Oh, went too far. Okay, here we go. We're getting there. This is looking very messy. Like the actual literal drawings is looking kind of messy. 584 is somebody with a big ass dick, and then there's a flying vagina on top. Okay, so this is the one. This is it. 584. Yeah, it looks kind of like an acrobatic situation. Like this is Cirque du Soleil, but the Soleil is not as easy as you would expect, right? So I don't know. This one's weird, and it's about the drones. So my my opinion about this is the drones that are overhead that are the easy targets, those are just distractions. The pussy is the distraction. And you got your dick hard about the pussy, but you know what? It's just a test, y'all. It's just a test of the emergency broadcasting system. And the emergency pussy situation is actually showing you to be a rube. Somebody who don't understand that you're being um psyoped, aka brainwashed. Okay, there's the answer. Uh Prance, when the drones drop into the ocean, are they really dropping into the ocean or falling off the flat earth? Oh my goodness. This intersects so many different little conspiracy bubbles. Spin again. Okay, Prance, you gotta actually think about it. All right, you ready? Oh, you need therapy. Okay, so here's the deal. You are going to have to accept the answer that the therapy ball gives you, because otherwise it was not going to be happening for you. And it's Christmas time. I know it's stressful. So, oh my goodness, this one is just not want to show up. Oh, here we go. Let's move on. Yeah, let's just ignore it. Let's move on. Ignore it, bitch. It ain't gonna be anything that you need to think about, because guess what? There's way worse shit you need to think about. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. I think I have gotten everybody's questions. I'm just gonna scroll back up, make sure. Yeah, got that whole thing. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Well, y'all, I know you're waiting for some tea, and I've been waiting to give it to you because I know that y'all are special and want to know what's up with the OraCola. So here's the tea. The last tea of 2024. What's the answer? Oh, AMA 2024. There's your answer. There's your tea. So, look, put your questions in the chat for me personally in all caps. It don't have to be a question about you. It could be a question about me. I will answer it to the best of my ability because it is the last show of 2024. Like I said, I'm trying to do a Christmas show. And then the next show will be the very first day of 2025, according to the man's calendar. I'm not saying that this is the actual calendar. I'm just saying this is the calendar we've all been conditioned to believe is true. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a show that night, January 1st, 2025. But next week, I will not do a show because it's Christmas. And yeah, if you got a question, put it in the chat. AMA, y'all. AMA. Okay, looks like we got one. Patrick, what was your roommate's cat name at the Cooking Good house? Oh, I had a couple of cats. Actually, I don't have to do no like reading for this. So, when I was doing Cooking Good at my house, I had cats in my house. One of them was named Slim. He was a male cat, and he actually was neutered because he got into a fight with another like stray cat that like me and my ex-partner called Labette, which means the beast. And then like he got his nuts ripped out and then had to go to the vet and get it fully neutered. And then he probably got cat AIDS from that encounter. So I don't know what killed him, but I do know that like I had this cat. He suddenly had breathing problems. I emergency like taxied him to the vet and then had to put him down immediately. It was like a dire situation. So yeah, I had that cat, and then I had what? Oh yeah, so I had that cat, and then I had little Kitty was another cat that I had, which loved me. She loved me so much. And then I had Artemis, which just passed like last year. Artemis went with cameraman when we split up. And so, like, there was a lot of cats in my life. There was a cat named Yoda because it was just a weird cat. And I thought that was an appropriate name. Like, there were so many cats. So I don't know which one you're thinking about, but a lot of cats. Was the public access puppet guy a weirdo, Patrick? Okay, I'm thinking. I think you're thinking about Puppetos, and no, he ain't a weirdo. He's just a very interesting person. Like if you are not attuned to being weird with interesting people, you might think that he's a weirdo. In fact, though, that person is way more attuned to a lot of shit than you are. And then once you realize this, you're like, okay, yeah, not a weirdo, just somebody who has a different perspective on things. And so, yeah, there's the answer. No. Not a weirdo, just somebody way more interesting than you. Okay. Next up, we got P&G. What was your favorite Christmas gift ever? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I don't even know, honestly. Like, I've had so many good presents that they all blend in together. This is what I think. Like, I can't tell you the best gift I ever got because I have so many feelings about all the gifts I've ever got. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get gifts at any time, even if they're small gifts, they still mean something to you. So, like, it clouds there's no best. There's no best. Like, I couldn't even begin to tell you the best. I would just say that I had gotten ones that made me so happy. Yeah. No, I don't remember, Albert. Thank you, Prance, for like pointing it out. Yeah, but honestly, I really don't because it's not that consequential to my day to day life. This is the truth. I just want to be honest with y'all. The gifts you give me are important in the moment that you give them to me, but then, like, I will forget about them and then I won't care and it won't matter. And then when you bring it up later, because I made a big deal about it in the moment, I won't remember that I made a big deal about it because it don't matter. That's the thing. Like, I'm just telling y'all, a lot of shit that people get wound up about, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. You should be a politician. No, I don't be no politician because then you get paid to lie. And I don't want to get that kind of karma on me. Y'all, I'm trying to work through the bad karma I've already accumulated. And I'm trying to like work this life to be the least karmically bad life that I've lived so far. And so far, I have not achieved this goal. So I'm working on it in the latter half of my life. But you know what? You know what? I, I get it if you think I should be a politician because I can lie like a motherfucker. I can lie to your face and you will never know it. I will just like fluff you up to think you got the biggest dick in the world and I will be lying to my like dying breath that it will be the truth. This is how I lie. I take it to the ends. And this is why I should not be a politician because I would just be taking y'all down the same path that all the current politicians are taking y'all down, which is the path of destruction. I would be doing it for my ego, right? No, I don't want to do that. So here I am on a tiny YouTube channel that only has less than 200 subscribers and maybe 8 or 9 of y'all watch it every week. And this is how it works, y'all. This is how you atone for your past sins. You become an obscure YouTube creator. That's how it works. Okay. We got. I got to go back up here and see what's up. Roommate cat, public access dude, Christmas gift. What the heck is Caitlin Clark's publicist thinking? Is that like basketball player? I don't know. I am very removed from this because I have other things I would rather consider. But if it's the basketball player and they have hired the publicist and the publicist has not delivered a perfect campaign, they should be fired. This is my opinion about anybody who is a public figure who has hired a public relations person to manage their social media and their whole like public persona. If it ain't going well, fire them assholes. I'm sorry. None of their promises are going to make up for the fact that they fucked it up in the first place. So that's my opinion on that. I don't need to spin the wheel. I just know that they didn't hire the right people. Okay. Oh, I know Papa Toast is still YouTubing because occasionally I will do a voice for them. Shh. Top secret. It happens. Yeah, I know they're still working, so all props to them. What is your go-to at a Chinese buffet? Ooh, okay. Well, here's my go-to. I will go to see what was first put out. I don't want the old crusty shit. I want the shit that's fresh. This is my first go-to. So usually the fresh shit is going to be the sweet and sour stuff because people like that. That's, white people shit. So I'll go for me a little sweet and sour something or a kung pao something or whatever. And then I will look at the freshness of the fresh stuff, like the fruits, the sushi, the whatever. I will see what I think is actually edible. And then I will go from there. I am not a buffet person. I want to tell y'all this. I have learned from many years of hardship that buffets are the bad deal of gastronomy. Like you can go to a buffet and you can pay a certain amount of money and you can get a certain volume of food. But the volume of the food that you get is not going to be tasty or interesting or worth your time. And it might possibly make you ill. So I am not down with the buffet. I am down with the go to a actual hole in the wall place, see what they offer, and you might come out winning. That's where I'm at. So, yeah. You missed the Chinese buffet that was down off Mopac by Central Market with the big uh okay, yeah. So I never ate at that buffet. You're talking about a specific place. I'm so sorry I missed it. But if it was good for you, yay. I just think most buffets, especially Chinese buffets, are bad. They're not good. They're going to give you fried shit that is from some food service company that has created this fried shit based on the taste preferences of their whatever focus group they had to create this taste preference. Like literally the food company is going to send you an advertisement saying, "Hey, we developed a new noodle. We developed a new dumpling, whatever that shit is." And they will like send you the prospect sheet and you will like decide, "Okay, do you want to introduce this to my crowd?" Maybe. And then you order it and then you like decide to call it Kung Pao whatever, and then you just like rake in the money from this new dish that you actually did not discover. You just bought because it was cheap. Yeah. This is how the Chinese buffets work. And I'm so sorry if I've disabused you of the notion that they were original things, but they are not. Just like when you go to the Luby's or the whatever crazy cafeteria buffet you go to where all the old people are, and you go there and you pay the cheap amount of money, and the first thing that should like ring your bell is that it's cheap. Y'all, you get what you pay for. And you don't get no salt when you pay for that shit. You get nothing but horrible, gloppy crap that has no salt or pepper or seasoning in it. And this is what you get. Yeah. Okay. Uh Luby's is good now. Are you fucking kidding me? I was there just like 2 months ago at the one in Austin. One of the ones in Austin. It was terrible. It was so awful. I could not finish the food. So if you got a good Luby's, y'all, that's some like Jesus level shit. That's some like you better pray that you either ain't losing your taste buds or you actually got the good deal. Because I'm telling you right now, the one that I went to, trash. Absolute trash. Not good. It wasn't good. I did not finish my food, and I'm not one of them people to not finish my food because Meemaw raised me. Woo! Oh my goodness. Buffet is like $30 here. Everything made fresh. Well, okay, $30 for everything made fresh. I would be down with that if it was good. If it was actually a good buffet and it was made fresh and you didn't have no like weird shrimp that wasn't like curled up in a curly Q. The straight ones are the ones you got to throw out. This is how it works with shellfish, y'all. The straight things, they was dead before they got cooked. Guess what? You shouldn't eat that shit. Just throw it away. Throw it away. The shrimp that's straight, throw it out. Good advice. It will save you many hours of vomit and diarrhea on the toilet. Just telling you. Just telling you. This one's called Luby's Fan. Oh, so it's some kind of like highbrow concept. So they actually put salt in the food. I get it. I fucking get it. It's some of the man's ways of like trying to wring money out of the same people who is paying his way. I fucking get it. Ah! Y'all are having a good time in the chat here. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it's 9:44, y'all. I am only going to be here for about 15 more minutes. I was like a minute and a half, 2 minutes late. So, yeah, remember, this is an AMA show. This is the last show of 2024, y'all. We have got through the whole year of 2024. How many of y'all thought we would not get through 2024? Be honest, raise your hand. I was kind of halfway there. I was like, it might not be. And this is the reason why. It was because I had some good things happen to me and had some bad things happen to me. Like I had a good vacation in the spring that happened to me that was fun. And then I had a bad thing happen to me. Like I got laid off right before Thanksgiving and I still ain't found no permanent job. Like I'm working a temporary job, but like I'm still like biting my fingernails thinking, holy fuck, what the hell is going to happen to me? So 2024 has been an interesting year. But if you don't know what 2024 meant to you and you have a question about it, put it in the chat. I will spin the wheel of fortunes. I will make that thing go round and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what the universe says. Oh, Patrick has a question. Should we go to Luby's on our finance date tomorrow? Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what the universe says about this horseshit. Oh, digital diviner. We're going to get a definite answer. So here we go. Should you go? Should it happen? Oh, possibly. Yeah. So here's the thing. If you're doing your finance date where you talk about who needs to pay for what, I would pick maybe a better choice for your partner if you're the one trying to hoodwink them into paying more for their share. Like, here's the thing. If you are trying to maybe just not get away with paying your fair share, but conning your partner into covering you for something because whatever, I would go with the place that they like best. And it might not be the Lubies. If it is, great. But if it ain't, well, I would go and just spring for the best thing that they like. So there you go. Oh, yeah. Richard. Oh, hey, Richard. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. It's toward the end, but we're here. We're hanging out. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, there's your answer. So, my boss wants to go to Perry's on Friday. Okay, yeah. I say here's the deal. If you got a boss that's willing to take you to a nice dinner on before Christmas or for New Year's or whatever, just order the most expensive shit on the menu. This is how you get your money's worth, y'all. Don't be humble and say, "Well, I want to honor their intention, but I don't want to bleed them dry." Fuck no. Them people are just using you. Right? So anytime you're working for a small business, let's be honest. They're using you because they're not paying you what you're worth, because they can't afford to pay you what you're worth, because they ain't made it big enough yet. So yeah, the person who is trying to gaslight you into thinking that going to the fancy steakhouse is your best bet, you just better go and get the best fucking meal and get all the sides, get all the fucking extra sauces, get the best steak you can get. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, that's how you work it. I mean, you cannot be in denial about the fact that you are being exploited, except when they offer to take you to a holiday meal and pay for the best shit. Get the best shit, y'all. Get it while you can get it. Because otherwise, it ain't going to come back to you. You ain't going to get a do over. If you don't get the best shit when you're at the best restaurant, you ain't going to get the shit later. I promise. I promise. I promise you. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Well, it is 9:50, y'all. 9:50. I got about 12 more minutes left in the show. If you don't have a question for the universe, that's fine. But if you do, put it in all caps in the chat and I will spin the wheel of fortunes and we will get to it. Remember, this is the last show of 2024. Remember, next Wednesday is Christmas, December 25th. I'm not going to try to do a show because I know y'all are going to be busy. And even if y'all wasn't busy, it would be sad if you was hanging out with me because that's all I got to do. So yeah, we're going to just not do next week. But the week after, which is the 1st of January 2025, we will be doing a show. I'm calling it now. We're doing a show. Tell all your friends. If you ain't got no friends, that's okay. Tell your imaginary friends that we're doing the show. And then send them the link on their imaginary social medias. And then let them know that we will be doing the show. That's how it works. Okay. Oh, Patrick, special collective New Year's reading. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Special Collective New Year's reading. Oh, Book of Revelation. Whoop, whoop, whoop. God has entered the building. So we're going to go to random number generator. Random number generator. We're going to go to 22 first. And then get a number. Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Here we go. Chapter 7. Oh, chapter 7. What do you have, chapter 7? Okay, we got 17 verses in chapter 7. 17 verses. Here we go. Chapter 7, verse 15. And here it is. Therefore are they before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in his temple. And he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them. Basically, in 2025, you need to serve God. You need to be down with God, down with Jesus, down with Buddha, whatever kind of God you create in your mind that is worth like worshiping. You should be following that shit because it seems like you might need to have a God in 2025. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Fuck you. Is it wrong to hate Christmas? Oh my goodness. I don't think it's wrong to hate Christmas. I just think like thinking about Christmas, oh my God, Book of Revelation again. I just think thinking about Christmas is not worth it. So here we go. 22 chapters in the Book of Revelation. Here we go. Chapter 19. Oh my goodness. Chapter 19. We got to move through here. There we go. Chapter 19 has 21 verses. So let's do 21 and generate verse 16. So chapter 19, verse 16 for Christmas, the Christmas conundrum. All right, here we go. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. There it is, chapter 16 in the Book of Revelation. Look, there it is. Yeah, so if you rebuke the whole like Christian Christmas thing, well, guess what? It don't matter because that big dick energy is spinning around no matter what you think. And it's just going to like overflow your negativity. And that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay. Also, how many beers equals holiday spirit? I don't know how many beers. I'm going to guess, depending on the alcohol volume of your beers, between 6 to 12. This is my guess. This is how I figure it out. Like, if you got high alcohol volume beers, like in the like 9 to 10 range, you don't want to drink more than 6 because you're just going to have a bad time the next day. But if you're drinking like 4% or 5% beers, which is like a lot of beers, you can go a whole dozen over the course of an evening and still maintain your ability to argue about whether or not the UFOs are real. I'm just saying. Okay. It is 9:57, y'all. 9:57. We're going to get to the end of the show in just a bit. But if you got a question for the universe that just nagging you before the end of the year, put it in the chat in all caps. I will read it. Otherwise, I'm just going to like hope this lotto ticket is going to give me $5,000 because literally I've been watching the job listings and I've been discouraged. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like I might need to sell out and go work for some corporate shit for a while and just like suck it up and not be fulfilled with my day job, which I don't normally expect to be fulfilled with my day job, but I would like to at least not hate my day job. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Twitter has a job section. Well, check it out. Oh my goodness. OnlyFans. Here's the thing. I cannot do OnlyFans. First of all, because my feet are a mess. They're ugly. They're full of scabs and like calluses. And I scrub them in the shower when I take a shower, and I'm horrified by what comes off. Like, literally, the skin coming off my feet is awful. And I look at my feet and I'm like, yeah, they're ugly. Nobody is after my feet unless they are one of them weirdo foot fetishes that have like a weird thing for ugly feet. My feet are not going to get no fucking OnlyFans followers. I promise you. So, yeah, I'm just like, not my feet. Not my feet. Oh, my goodness. Y'all are so funny. Well, guess what? Well, I think we got all of the questions. We did. All right. Well, we got our final ticket here of 2024. Ugh, I hope I win something, even if it's just $1 to win it, like get another ticket. Like, I would accept this. Here, I want to get my little nickel, just like scratch off a little bit of a something. Here, we'll just get some tickets. Let's see what happens. Oh. All right. So we have to reveal a 7 symbol to get any kind of win-ins. And unfortunately, we did not win anything. Yes, there were no 7s. We lost. Bum, 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 bum. Woo! Well, you know what? That's okay. Because sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but life goes on, y'all. Life goes on. And guess what goes on? The OraCola goes on in 2025. I will not be here next week because it is Christmas, but I will be here the week after, which is Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. I will be here in the chat room. I will be here doing the show live at 9 p.m. Central on youtube.com/channel RCcola. So, yeah. Y'all have a wonderful rest of 2024. I hope that you get everything you want for Christmas and everything you didn't want for Christmas so you can give it to somebody else. And I hope that, yeah, everybody has a wonderful rest of the year. And if you don't enjoy what's happening in your life, I hope you find a way to figure out how to make it better. That's what I hope for you. That's the best I can do for you. I hope you can make it better, y'all. That's it. I love y'all for tuning in. I hope that we'll see each other on the next year. Bye. Love y'all.